guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we're gonna do my monthly favorites from November. Now I missed the one in October because I was in France and I just didn't get around to filming that month. So I might include some favorites from the month of October in here as well. But before we go any further, let's take a second to grab our iced coffee or a hot coffee. Let's take a sip and let's get started. Let's go ahead and start off with a foundation. This is the Chantecaille Future Skin Gel Foundation. I picked this up in I think late mid-October. This is a water-based gel foundation. It's very lightweight, it's very hydrating. It's definitely in the light to medium category towards the more light, but it just feels really nice and fresh. It has a really nice texture. It really looks like your skin but better. And I was on the fence to try out this product for so long, but I finally caved in and I'm so glad that I did. I did a comparison with this one with the Chanel Sublimage just to compare because a lot of you guys asked for it, and I find that this one has like a little bit less pigment. It's not as covering as the Sublimage, but it's more hydrating a little bit. I find that especially now that it's getting really cold and wintry, this is a really beautiful foundation, and you can layer it. You could also just wear it as a no makeup look, you know? You could just really sheer it out and just give your skin like a nice boost or glow without really adding too much makeup. And also, if you wanna have a foundation that's a bit more covering, you could go ahead and layer this very sheerly on the skin just to give your skin that glow and hydration, and then maybe put on another thin layer of a foundation that's more covering if you wanted to. Okay, moving on to lipstick. Let's talk about what I'm wearing on my lips today. I got the new Lisa Eldridge new Velvet collection. I have the shades Velvet Fawn, Velvet Muse, and Velvet Decade. These are the nudes and the dark colors that she came out with last month or a few weeks ago. I'm wearing Velvet Fawn, which is really surprising because it's the lightest shade in the trio that I got, and I did not expect it to be my favorite, but I think it is. It's just so beautiful. It's a nude, but it's like your lips, but better. And I have definitely struggled in finding the proper nude for my lips. Oftentimes they just make me look very deceased and they're just not very flattering, but I find this one is just so beautiful and easy to wear. It's very classy. It's a beautiful lip color. Velvet Muse is also a really beautiful your lips but better color. This one is more of like a pinky brown color, which is really beautiful. And I thought for sure this would be my favorite, but Velvet Fawn is hands down my favorite. But Velvet Muse is really beautiful, and I did a whole video where I mixed and matched all three of these together just to show you different ways of wearing them, because the last one here, Velvet Decade, is really, really dark. It's like that chocolate brown lip color. If you have a darker skin tone, this would be like your perfect nude, but if you're a bit more fair, it definitely looks a bit more intense. It's like a quintessential 90s supermodel lip color. This entire trio makes me think of 90s supermodel makeup. That's what it makes me think of. So in a video recently, I several different ways of wearing Velvet Decade to make it more wearable for every day, because I think for some people, a really dark lip color is just like too intense. But anyway, this entire trio is so beautiful. I am very happy with the trio that I got, and I also got a little red velour pouch that is behind me right now. But anyway, I'm just very happy with the collection. I'm so happy with the launch and the release. I love Lisa Eldridge, and these lipsticks are beautiful. Now let's talk about nail polish. I am wearing this beautiful bluish purple color from a brand called Cirque Colors. It just means circus in French, and this shade is called New York Fashion Week. I bought this because it looks a lot like that Chanel nail polish shade called Vibrato, which has been discontinued. I looked for it when I was in France. I could not find it, but I saw this one online, and I think that this is pretty darn close to Vibrato. I think it's maybe a little bit more purple, but you know what? I will take it. It's beautiful. I'm so happy, and it matches my eyes for today, so I'm really happy about that. Another favorite is the Dior number 766 Passion. This is part of their holiday collection this year, and this is just that perfect quintessential red. It's a classic blue tone red. I know that there are a lot of red nail polishes out there. It doesn't have to be a Dior one, but I love the Dior packaging for the holiday collection where it looks like a tree ornament. And this red is just so beautiful and glossy, and it lasts for a whole week, and I just love it. I love it so much. I'm so happy that I got it. There were a few other colors to choose from, but I'm so happy that I just went with the classic red because I love it so much. Let's move on to one skincare item. This is the Caudalie Beauty Elixir. I used this so much when I was on vacation. I traveled with this. I had this on the plane. Let me go ahead and give myself a little spritz right now. This smells like aromatherapy. It smells like essential oils. It smells like the spa. It's really nice, and this was really wonderful when I was getting on and off of planes. I could just spritz myself with it. It felt very luxurious, and I have the travel size here, which is getting desperately low, so I will be replenishing this very soon, but this is just such a beautiful, decadent, luxurious spray, and I just love it so much. This is on the pricey side, but it is 100% worth it. Okay, let's talk about some eyeshadows. Let's talk about what I'm wearing today. This is the Dior Holiday Collection palette called Party in Colors. And this palette is just so stunning. You have this really beautiful pink color, and then next to it you have this really beautiful dark green. You have a wonderful silver, a beautiful gold, and a really nice blue. And the blue and pink together turn into a wonderful purple. Today I'm just wearing the blue and silver. That's all I'm wearing. I'm just wearing the blue out here and then the silver in here. There was also a gold smoky eye palette available with the collection, but there was just something about this rainbow assortment that just drew me to it. I know it's not for everyone. It's quite bold. All of these colors are satin finish. There's no matte, and they're all very fun, but I don't know, I just love having a palette like this, and Dior eyeshadows are always so beautiful and buttery and shimmery, and they blend so easily, so I was just very happy to add this to my collection. So I only did one video so far with this palette, and I desperately need to create more looks because a lot of you have said that you want to get it, or you're on the fence about getting it, but you need more ideas on how to make it like more every day, so I will be doing that very shortly. Moving on to eyeshadows, also the Chanel Holiday Collection. This is number 342 Lumière et Opulence. This is just a really beautiful, more neutral palette, especially compared to the Dior one. You have a really beautiful light peachy color, a dark khaki green, a bronzy gold color, and then a chocolatey brown one. Again, all of these shadows have a shimmer finish, but in both of these palettes, the shimmer finish is very soft. It's not like a chunky glitter. You can wear this any day, work, evening, whatever you want. It's very wearable. It's definitely more wearable than the Dior one. If you're only gonna buy one palette this year and you want something for everyday office type of thing, I would probably go with this one here because the Dior one is very fun, but depending on your line of work, maybe you don't wanna wear like blue and silver to work. So like the Dior shadows, these are shimmery and buttery and very easy to blend. Even the darker colors blend very seamlessly. It is very user-friendly, and it's just a really pretty palette. And then here we have the highlighter that came with the collection here. This one is called Metal Peach, and it's just a really pretty neutral toned highlighter. It's what I'm wearing today on my cheeks. It's a really gorgeous color. You know, I think that Chanel has really just stepped it up with their highlighter game, although they came out with this one here and then they just released a new one online, so I am waiting for this new highlighter that they just released, so hopefully I'll be reviewing that very shortly. Okay, moving on to fragrance. The first one that I want to talk about is actually a hair mist. This is the Chanel Coco Noir Mist for your hair. This is just the classic Coco Noir scent. So Coco Noir is a vanilla patchouli scent. It's also floral. It's a really nice perfume, but it's definitely a bit heavier. It's not a very light fragrance. I love to wear it in winter, and since this is a hair mist, it's a bit finer and softer than the regular Coco Noir. But that being said, Coco Noir is also available in the body lotions. I think there's also a shower gel. So if you like Coco Noir, but you just find that the eau de parfum is a bit too intense, get one of the, I don't know what you want to call it, but just like the adjacent products to the perfume, and you get that same scent, but just diffused a bit lighter. And then last but not least, we have a perfume that I have coveted for a very long time. This is the Dior Addict Eau de Parfum. This is also a vanilla perfume, but I don't think there's any patchouli in here. I think there's more florals in here. There might be violet. It's a bit lighter and softer. Coco Noir is more heavy, and this is sweet gourmand, whereas Coco Noir is more heavy. This one I think is absolutely stunning. I think it's also perfect for winter. But yeah, I think this is a beautiful fragrance. It is sweeter, but it's not like a sickly sweet like Terry Mugler Angel. It's not that sweet, but it is more caramelly, vanilla. So if you like these types of fragrances, this one is for you. I think this about does it for my video. These are just the items that I keep reaching for. I like doing monthly favorites because it kind of forces me to look back on the items that I kept reusing over and over again, especially in terms of nail polish, like which colors did I want to reapply the second they started chipping, you know what I mean? So yeah, these are my monthly favorites from October/November. Please let me know down in the comments if you spotted any of your own favorites in today's video, or let us know what were some of your favorite products from the last month. I hope you guys have a beautiful day. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. If you happen to like luxury makeup, please make sure to subscribe to my channel because a lot of you who watch my videos are not actually subscribed. It's a very small amount of people who subscribe to my channel who watch my video. I don't know what that's about, but anyway, if you like me, if you like this content, please subscribe so you can see more luxury beauty videos. Anyway, I think this is all I have for you guys for today, so thank you so much for stopping by, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.